All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharala, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, diligently pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking their lives and livelihoods to do so, especially in this day and time. All right, shalom to the sisters who watch and who learn as well. Okay, this is going to be a lesson while I'm in transit on my way to the plantation. All right, and someone sent me this article this morning, and I'll go into it. All right, and it's San Francisco proposes $5 million reparation bill for Jake San Franciscans. All right, and you know this is no going to do no good, because what about the so-called Mexicans? All right, the northern tribes, or the so-called Native Americans. All right. You owe them, you put them in slavery as well too. All right. But I said, there's a lot of things that comes to mind, Salakia. There's a lot of things that come to mind when thinking about this subject. All right. And first and foremost, all right, as explained in this article, go. Oh man. As explained in this article, where are they going to get the money from? All right, San Francisco has a bad economy. All right, so where are they going to scrape? But Esau, he creates this money, man. All right, he makes this money, all right, out of thin air. All right, what happens to all the money that they take from drug dealers? All right, because ultimately they'll be given, ultimately the money that they'll give you, it would be the money that they've already stripped out of your community. All right, from illegal arrest, okay, trumped up charges, overtaxing, and that would just be the money that they're paying you back, kind of like a what would you call it? When you're at work and a reimbursement check or something. All right. This has that would actually be nothing to do with actual reparations. All right. This would just be money that they've pretty much taken from Jake. From mistreatment and their oppressive ways. All right, over the years. So that that would have nothing to do with actual what was owed due to the reparations. All right, if you understand. All right, Salakia for me stammering through this, but actually driving and doing this lesson at the same time. Just it's just something to put out there, so you could, to charge your brains, all right, your spirit early in the morning, all right. So Yeah, this 5 million. They hand out these numbers, which I said, they didn't include, the northern tribe. Okay, um, this would just be pretty much, the money that they've already um, conned you out of, pretty much. All right, false arrest, zoning laws, whatever, pulling you over, just basically, you know, money that they've just basically taken from you. This would be probably the money that they, you know, have taken from you in a year's time. Okay, they're not going to give you what they owe you. All right, you can forget about that. Now, what comes to mind, though, all right, because um, spirit came on me, you know, and a lot of times we say that, Jake and Slakia, we say that Jake would, give Esau the money back, okay, but there's a lot of, when you look on certain sites, you see that a lot of Jake is responsible for creating a lot of things. See, and it says Jacob is the former of all things. So if they did give Jake reparations, you know, I've always said, Jake get reparations. If they give Jake reparations, the money's going to hit into your account at about 5 o'clock in the morning. All right, and at about 7:30, okay, everything would no stores would open, okay, the next day. All right, by 7:30, it would be announced in with your morning news that all stores, okay, uh, you know, will no longer open. Okay, so you Jakes, you wouldn't even get, it'll just be sitting in your account. Okay, you wouldn't get a chance to spend that money. All right, and look at the state. All right. With that being said, look at the state of the economy now. This place the economy is in a nosedive, man. It's in a nosedive. And if and Esau thinking that he would give you this 5 million, because most of you you Jakes out there are total sheep. Okay, you'll give it right back. Okay, is his expectation. All right. But the truth of the matter is, all right, even the everyday Jake has had enough of Esau. All right. I saw there was a rapper whose name was Luke Skywalker. It was with a Miami group. Okay, back in the 80s. All right, called the Two Live Crew. Okay, and I saw a skit with a little short with him saying how these rappers, all it would take is for some of these rappers to each put $10 million in the pot together, and they could control and create a lot of things in Hollywood, but they won't do it due to the fact that, Jake is a bunch of, backstabbers and swindlers, okay? And Esau would be right up in there. You better believe Esau would be right there in the mist, in the ear of Jake, okay? So, the truth of the matter is, you have some, areas of Jake that are ready to separate from their daddy, man. Separate from Esau, man. Okay? And what ultimately would happen would be another Exodus, all right? And it would be just like in the book of Exodus, all right? When, the Egyptians, all right, show favor to the Israelites, all right, and give them their jewels, and that was a form of reparation, all right. And then they were able to get up out of there, okay. So if that same thing occurred, guess what? You would have a lot of Jake, and especially the powerful thinkers and creators and those that are in motion among Jake that would leave America, okay? And guess what? The other parts of the tribe would follow, all right? And after that happened, okay, regardless, okay, America is still going to get its destruction, okay? But Esau wouldn't let that happen for the fear, because again, Jacob is the former of all things, okay? So they're not going to give you the reparations when you're giving Esau the idea. You look at these new cars, and everything is built with Jake in mind, all right? Everything that Jake is into, all right, is what makes money, man. Like I said in the video yesterday, for years, Jake didn't eat the lamb, okay? Jake wasn't into lamb, okay? But then when Israel woke up, okay, and you had more Jake, eating lamb and condemning the other white meat, all right? Then then the price of lamb sprung up, okay? Chicken wings in America, chicken wings was a terrible, chicken wings, gizzards, all right? In America, those were not top choice of chicken, man. Okay, those were not the best parts of the chicken, the chicken wing. Okay, but Jake made the chicken wing popular. Okay, Jake made the chicken wing popular. Now you have all these, Edomite places like, Cane's, and a lot of places they're trying to come with the chicken tender to make the breast back popular again. All right, but Jake liked them wings. Okay, shoes, whatever. Jake comes up with an idea like with Kanye. Okay, Adidas is failing miserably without Kanye, man. A lot of these companies, they're failing miserably without Kanye West, man. Okay? So you have Jake that, that come up with ideas. You hear about MIT and, all of these places. No, man. No. Okay? Jacob is the former of all things, man. You have Jakes who give these ideas freely. Jake just come up with something and do something, and Esau looks at it and says, hey, that's a good idea. Esau has been stealing from Jake since he came across Jake, man. Okay? When they Jake wasn't in when Jake was a refugee in Africa, Jake wasn't in Africa swinging from trees, man. Okay? When we were refugees in Africa, okay, we had cities, okay, established cities and towns, all right, established, okay, uh, farms, agriculture, business. We had all of that structure. We were structured in Africa, and yeah, you had wars. Okay, you had wars. Due to the influences of other places, man. All right, you had Islam on the rise, so great wars arose from that. There was money to be made. Okay, I mean, you look into it, and so Jake, Esau saw that Jake was able to were able thinkers. Okay, and these were the people that Esau, earlier these people were kidnapped. Okay, kidnapped and taken to east parts of Africa, and they were used for their military prowess. All right, in Eastern Africa, and soon, okay, people saw how intelligent Jake was, man, to the point to where you had Esau come and steal Jake because they were doing poorly when they came to America. Okay, and they know. All right, so if they gave you reparations, okay, hey, these same Jakes who were more advanced in thinking, all right, and you put them, all right, and you get their thinking would be, we allow these people to leave, we allowing some of the top thinkers in the world, the thinkers and strongest, higher ability of people to leave from up under us. Esau is not going to let that happen, man. Okay, you're stuck here with this devil, man, until Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai returns, man. This devil is not trying to release you from up under his damn thumb, man. So get that out of your fat head, man. Okay, you're gonna, if he gives you some money, it's going to be, just enough to make it, like with welfare, man. Okay, the people on welfare, they get the welfare. I believe it comes in every month. Okay, you have to survive every damn day. Okay, and let's say you have to buy some food today, which most people do. People eat every day, So, Esau is not trying to let you Jakes go, man. All right? They don't want to include you into anything, but they want you included in everything, all right? And all of the plans that they have for you, man. You're the plan. You're Esau's how Jake has Jake says, man, if this don't work, I go to plan B. All the way down to Z. I got a plan to make. Okay? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are Esau's plan. Okay? You're his backup plan. Okay? Every Edomite. You're every Edomite's backup plan, man. That's why they continue to call themselves white. And you black or Mexican or an Indian, whatever the hell you want to be called. All right? You're the backup plan. All right? They can go in experiment on you, and you're not going to say anything. You're not going to complain. For years, I looking at Esau and studying Esau's moves, you see that everything that Esau uses on Jake, he does to Jake first. He didn't uses this as a strategy in his war. Okay, in his wars abroad. If you see them waterboarding the Iraqis. Well, guess what? Here in Chicago during the 80s and 70s, they were waterboarding so-called black people, man. All right? The tactics that they use, they were doing that here to so-called black people, man. Salakia. So, you got banks failing. Hey, man. Okay? Jake would leave Esau, and Esau fears Jake more than anybody on the planet. Let me say that again. Esau fears a free Jake more than anybody on the planet. Well, let me say that better. Esau fears a free Israelite more than anybody on the planet. Okay? A freed Israelite community or state, all right, a country in the world would ultimately be total destruction for Esau, and he knows it. Okay? He can't survive without the Israelites. All right? He can't survive without the Israelites. Say that. Okay? And he knows it. That's why this far he hasn't decided. It's been the academic, the scholarly thought. Okay, they go to the scholars. Hey, man, maybe we should give the so-called, maybe we should give these blacks reparations for what we've done. All right, and the scholars look at them, say, "Are you out of your mind, man? Do you know how we've acquired all of this technology and information? All right, we stole this from them. Okay? Let's say we, gave them, reparations. These people would leave and create their own, country. And then guess what? They would come back and they would put us into slavery." And so, hey, I just did a lesson on the hypocrite, on Esau being the hypocrite, okay, that the scriptures is talking about, man. Okay, he could put you into slavery with no problem. Okay, but him going into slavery, now that's a problem. Okay? So, like I said, it was going to be a quick lesson, all right? You have these banks failing. You have companies that are not able to pay their employees because they can't get their money from these banks, all right? So, evil days are coming regardless if Esau gives you reparations or not. Stop thinking about reparations, all right? Repent, all right? Call on the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Seek him out. That is your only power, all right? That's your source, all right? So with that being said, Till next time, shalom.